Yo, people, I'm so sorry. I feel like today we had such a good stream yesterday and the weekend and whatnot, but today stuff has not been working. You know, for whatever reason, my the streaming service that I was using completely crashed on me, and then now, while it's finally ended up working, I now have to use my web camera here on my computer since the actual camera that I use, for whatever reason, does not want to connect to this video, which is hella annoying. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. So, we're just going to do this. We just move. But yeah, big up. I'm sorry for having to make you wait. But big up, do indeed like this video. And yeah, just like it. The more you like it, the more the video is going to be pushed out there for other people to see. So big up to those of you still sticked around, because hey, this was a struggle to say the least, but hey, we move and we keep going. Regardless, obviously we're going to be doing a, I don't know why I keep looking at this camera, I need to look at this camera, but we are doing a match preview, an earlier one, um, than what we usually do. It's basically the second leg of the Carabao Cup, which is quite interesting indeed. As we are, we're already through basically. We're already through, and I mean, should I say we're already through? I would say like we kind of are though, mostly because of the fact that we did win 3-0 in the first leg against Nottingham Forest, and now we're going to be playing them tomorrow. And I do think, I don't think, I mean, they got to score more than 3 goals to kind of go through and whatnot, or, having to go to penalty and what not. But I don't see that happening. But there's a little bit of PTSD for me from last season where I'm thinking like, damn, potentially could there be? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Personally, I do hope that we can, you know, be able. Wait, I need to delete this before I forget. I do hope that we end up, you know, just get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Just get the job done, and which we kind of already have done. But I'm thinking it's gonna be at home at Old Trafford, so I am quite content with that. Maybe we can make some more rotation. I mean, obviously in this um, stream here, since we are doing the match preview, usually we be doing match previews and whatnot, or most of my streams are, at the evening and whatnot, like after I'm done with work and whatnot. But today, since it is deadline day, I needed to be able to just put this video out there um, now before work so that I can, when I'm back at, from work later this evening, as I Tuesdays are the one of the days that I work longer, and at the evening late, so that I'm gonna be able to, do a deadline stream later tonight, which I am quite excited about. But get the likes up, people, get the likes. So we got 7 people here, big up. We didn't know if there's gonna be people here in the morning, as like I said, usually, it ain't. And once again, I apologize for the yeah, the quality not being up to part from what we usually have. But what are you gonna do? I wanted to be able to put something out for you guys, and I just won't be able to do to have this video up later. But yeah, regardless, big up to Constancy. We back. Says no problem. A. Yes, yes, yes. So, um, we don't really have any Eric Ten Hag quotes to be reading, as the press conference will be happening while I'm at work. But we'll definitely see if there be. Let me double check here. Twitter. There's some stuff that we can talk about. If you guys didn't, if some of you missed my stream last night where I did react to the FA Cup draw, the round of 5 draw, then you would know, or technically, I mean, I don't know if you would know, but those of you who aren't aware, we will be facing, since, West Ham did win against Derby, we're going to be facing West Ham in the round of 5. So that's going to be quite interesting. But now, Carabao Cup. Is this going to be another win? You know, will Ten Hag potentially be playing the youngsters? I don't know. It almost feels like Ten Hag might. You know what? Ten Hag is a hard nut to crack, if that makes sense. It's a saying here in Norway, like in hard nut to knäcka, basically hard nut to to break, if that makes sense, or to crack. I would probably be the better word. Just because when last time, in the the leg, technically the Reading game, the FA Cup, I would have thought that he was going to be, you know, maybe do some more rotating, have some of the youngsters be playing, but no, I'm pretty sure we only made one change, and that was Lisandro Martinez being on the bench and then bringing Harry Maguire in. Will he potentially be having a stronger squad again? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to be meeting Palace. The Prem is going to be back again this weekend, so we're going to be facing Crystal Palace. So it's going to be quite the interesting, um, what should I say, time to see whether or not we will be having any or much changes. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to bring on, and do feel free to, if you're watching this, obviously this is an earlier stream, so if some of y'all who are watching this on the replay definitely do feel free to, share your opinions in the comment section. And to those of you who are live here, definitely do give me your thoughts about tomorrow's game in the live comment section. And do get the likes. So we got 10 people watching, but we got only 2 likes. So definitely get the likes up there, people. Get the likes up there. And yeah. Okay. And I also really need to remember that I need that in an hour I need to go to work. So the timer for me to go to work needs to be there just in case. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's there, it's there. There we go. Okay. But big up though, peeps. Big up. Let's see here. I need to just fix and bring this up here. Do do do. Okay, there we go. And we bring this up here, I believe. Do do do. But yeah, big up. My G's big up. So whatever reason this is not here. Screen capture. No, it is here. There we go. We're gonna open this in another stream. There we go. And that's that. Hmm. Oh, see, that didn't work, but hey, it's fine. I'll see the chats up here. But regardless, we're gonna be predicting also the lineup for tomorrow and also predict the score. But this match preview, it's not really that much to really be saying, like, other than, I do think we're gonna go as things stands. Like I said, we are on the bricks of going through to the final. We're gonna be playing the final as things stands. And do y'all legitimately think that this is a trophy that we can win? I do think so. I mean, I believe tonight Southampton or Newcastle will be facing. I was about to say Spurs, but Southampton, as they are, playing each other in the semifinal. Newcastle did win the um, first leg 1-0. But that was at Southampton's ground. This time tonight it's going to be at Newcastle ground, St. James's Park. So I do see a Man United versus Newcastle United in the final is technically what I can envision. And if that happens, I mean, obviously we're going to be doing a match preview for that final. Once that happens, that will be in about 4 weeks from now and whatnot. So it's going to be on the 26th. I would love to be able to go to that game if I find get myself some tickets. We'll see. But I do think this is a competition that we definitely will be winning. That we do have a big chance of winning, in my opinion. I think that can happen. You know, I do see it happening, but it will be quite interesting regardless. Just because, just because. So we'll definitely have to wait and see, of course. But I am indeed definitely interested to see how this uh, will turn out in a way. Yeah, for sure. Um, since there isn't really much team news, I mean, we could double check potentially. Could be. But yeah, keep getting the likes up, people. We got 2 likes. Come on now. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Let me double check if there's been any traction here on Le Twitter. There's definitely signings and stuff happening. Will potentially Man United be able to sign somebody this? What the hell? Barcelona are considering a move for Antony Langa. Lord have mercy, he really has been getting a lot of. What should I say? You know, Traction, maybe? That's interesting. But yeah, 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 okay, okay, okay. Right now, it looks to be mostly just transfer talk. Um, but yeah, hmm. Harry Maguire is expected to remain at Manchester United beyond tonight's transfer deadline, so he probably won't be leaving. Um, yeah, seriously, it's not that much to be saying against the when it comes to uh, the actual team news for today. Will Jane Sancho potentially be available? I hope. I personally would love to see Jane Sancho be available for today's game. I really hope he can be. I can see it happening. So it will be nice. It will be quite nice, right? I think so at least. But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. But it'll be, like I said, quite the interesting debacle in a way. Yeah, it would be. For sure. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Come on now. Get it up. Let's see here. Okay, this didn't work. What about if I put on the... No, this does not work either. It's fine. It's whatever. Refresh the chat. And then, okay. So, let's, maybe use the last couple of minutes. I did not think that this match preview is going to be the longest. So, it is one of those days where there's not that much to be talking about, especially when you don't have, what should I say? Team news or press conference and whatnot to go by, but we will dive into the predicting the starting 11. That's what we're going to be doing right now, because why not? Give me 1 second while I set that up. There we go. And there we go. Yep. Bring this one here. There we go. So basically, what are we thinking in terms of the players who going to be playing for tomorrow? I don't know. Actually, it's going to be quite interesting to see. But I'm just okay. I'm thinking, will De Gea start? Is going to be a main question here. Will our guy David De Gea, will the brother start? I don't know, but he could. He could. He could. But should he? Is also a main question here. Should he start? That's a question as well. That is a legitimate question indeed. So that goes to all of us. Will he be starting? Maybe, potentially. I'm going to say that brother De Gea will probably be starting. I'm going to say that actually. Right back, I mean, I don't know if Dallo is still yet back. I almost think that if it will be back, it probably will maybe be like the Palace game. So I'm going to say Bisaka and Luke Shaw. Still don't necessarily know if he's back from, in terms of him being ill and whatnot. So that's going to be quite interesting. Hmm. Will Luke Shaw be back? Will he be playing or will it be Malacia? It could be Malacia though. I'm going to say Malacia. Why not? Malacia. And then will maybe will Ten Hag be? I feel like Ten Hag in a way would probably go strong as well though. Ran has kind of been having a little bit of a relaxation lately, so potentially he could be maybe playing this game, but also he could be relaxing again in a way. But I'm gonna say Martinez plays, and I'm gonna say Maguire. I just have a feeling Maguire will play. Is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to say Casemiro and Fred. I mean, we don't really have that much option, regardless. Casemiro and Fred. We know that Eriksen, he has been, I mean, he was seen walking after, you know, the Reading FA Cup game with crutches. So I haven't heard any injuries update there yet, but potentially he will be, as what I'm seeing, brother will probably be gone for, at least maybe there'll be a few games he will be missing for sure. So that's that. Bruno, by the way, there was a anniversary here recently for Bruno. He has been a Man United player for 3 years. 3 years. God. And brother really hasn't been. I can remember times where Bruno has been injured during his Man United tenure. Can you? I personally can't remember at all. But yeah, Bruno he's been definitely an integral part of this team. Yes, sometimes he can be annoying with the long balls and you know, with the decision making sometimes can be a little bit frustrating. But at the end of the day, when we don't have the guy, he is definitely missed. So I'm gonna focus on that at least. But yeah, hey Daily Tech, hello. I know the camera setup looks a little bit weird. I did deal with some technical difficulties today, and for whatever reason, my camera today is not working, the usual camera that I use. But big up though, Daily Tech. Hope that you are doing well. But yeah, I'm gonna say Bruno. Gonna say Bruno. Once again, it could be this is kind of what I'm predicting now. And also keep in mind, like again, I still don't necessarily know in terms of how this team will look like just because, you know, the press conference will be in like an hour from now. And that's when I'm at work or at least on my way to work. So I won't be able to, tune in for that or at least read the quotes afterwards and then be able to do um, a video for y'all. This Deletex says I thought the stream had ended. Oh no, that was my that's today was just what, one of those mornings where shit was just hitting the fan. So yeah, I did not end the stream on purpose. It was basically just it just crashed the streaming service that I used. But big up to those of you who still decided to tune in for this stream, as I know it is an earlier stream compared to what I usually do. But we're going to be doing once again a live transfer show later tonight, an hour and a half before the window closes. So hopefully there won't be any technical difficulties then. God, it's so like I was in the brick of just literally just being like, you know what, F this, just forget about it. We'll see if I can do a quick one after work. But I was like, no, 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 no. We need to do one regardless. So big up to each and every one of you. Let's go back to this though. I'm gonna say, will it be Rashford again? It could be. You know what? I almost feel like Ten Hag would start since Rashford got his. It was a bummer that the goal that he did score was ruled as offside, which shouldn't have been in all actuality. To be honest, he would have then I think he would have uh made a record with scoring 10 consecutive home game. Yeah, he would have beaten. I don't know if he would have beaten. Yeah, I think he would have beaten the record here for sure. He would have, but he ended up with tying it with a former Man United player. But it's a bummer. So I say that to say that I do think that Rashford could potentially. I do know, yes, a lot of players should be resting and whatnot, but there's something with Ten Hag. It's like, nah, hey, we're gonna play. You fit, we gonna play. I just since he didn't get that goal, I feel like he might just keep it on at least for the first half, at least for the first 60 minutes. So I'm gonna have Rashford here. I'm thinking Antony did, he played well in the last game. I would not be surprised to see Antony playing again, just to kind of get his confidence up. And then, do we really have much option up front? No, we don't. So it's going to be Weghorst. That's basically the team that I am predicting to see tomorrow. just so basically, I mean, will it be technically? I believe it's kind of the exact. Is it mirror? Is this exact same team? I believe it is. But we could also, we could see Garnacho, we could see some others. But I see this happening. I see it being like this, almost the same amount of team, like the same team from last game. Is technically what your girl is predicting. And yeah, no, this is what I think. But I could be wrong though. I could, of course, be completely wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I am. I think I might be right. I could be right, but also I could be wrong. But hey, we will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. But it's going to be quite interesting nonetheless. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. How many likes? We still have 2 likes. Come on, guys. Get the likes up. I know it's one of those days, but the more you like, the more the video is going to be pushed out there for other people to see. So now, when it comes to the, hmm, let's see here. When it comes to the score for tomorrow, what are we thinking? What are our thoughts? I am going to say, I do think we're going to win. I do think it's going to be a clean sheet. I'm going to say, let's say 3-0. Why not get another 3-0? Go big or go home. And I won't go home because I'm already home. But technically, I will go home later because, I'm going to go to work and then I'm going, regardless, I am home right now. I am home. So, yeah, I do think that we'll win. We'll definitely win. I do think so. Imagine, though, no, let me not, Soph, let's not put this judge into the world. Let's not do that. Let me not put this judge into the world because that will not help anyone. That will not help anybody at all. No, 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 no. It actually won't, though, right? Ugh. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking. And this is what the team will look like, in my opinion, for tomorrow's game. But it's gonna be quite interesting. I mean, we'll also see, of course, we're gonna be playing against Palace on Saturday, which I, of course, will be doing a watch along for. Um, that'll be quite interesting to see because I need revenge. I mean, they did get the late equalizer, which was quite annoying, and I didn't like that. Deletex says 4-1. Interesting. 4-1. That is indeed quite interesting. Hmm. Interesting indeed. Okay. Huh. Okay. I can see that. I can see that happening actually. I could. I could see it, but will it is the main question here. Will it happen? Maybe. But we're gonna win. At the end of the day, we win in this game. We better. I mean, the thing is, even if we. No, 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 I don't want to lose. What the hell? I don't want to lose. I want to go through. We're still gonna go through regardless. I mean, they have to technically score, more than 3 goals or whatnot to be able to go through. The possibility, it ain't impossible, but I don't see it happening. And it better not happen because no, no, no. I need us to go to comfortably, final. We got the job done at Nottingham Forest ground. And now that we're home, hey, imagine if Man United. The thing is, we have a lot of fixture. I mean, 1st of February will be tomorrow, right? Time has gone by already hella quickly, right? So, February is going to be a month of hella fixtures, okay? We have Carabao Cup final. Before that, we have 2 legs of, the playoffs against Barcelona. I really wish that that game in particular, or both of those games, were after the final, just so that hopefully, you lift that Carabao Cup final, and then you wanna be on smoke for the Barcelona game, because we got had to prioritize. I do think Ten Hag still is gonna be like, F this shit, we're gonna go hard and everything, but I just hope that that's not gonna be, you know, afterwards come back and bite us in the ass. But it is deadline day today. Do we think potentially Man United could do something? I would love us to be able to get at least a midfielder in. You know, wouldn't it be amazing if we could get several players in? I read somewhere earlier today that Man United potentially could get 3 players in before 11 p.m. UK time, and I was like, huh? Like I read, I need to read more upon that, but at the end of the day, we probably might not, to be honest. But we'll see. It's gonna be interesting nonetheless, because being in these many cup competition, Lord, does kind of, we'll definitely have a toll on the squad. There's not many players to rotate from and whatnot, so because of injuries and stuff like that, so we are quite vulnerable right now. And if we do end up, hopefully not, I'm gonna manifest that won't happen. But hey, if and just if hypothetically we end up losing 1 or 2 more key players, we screwed. It is finito. We are effed. When I say effed, I don't mean like top four is over and whatnot, but like I do still think that we have enough to, win the Carabao Cup. I do expect us to do that. But at the same time, I also do think that, hey, it would kind of be nice to see if we can go as far as possible in the FA Cup, maybe the Europa League as well. I think it's possibilities for sure. I do think so. So I hope we'll get there, but we'll see. Niall Kane says, morning, my Twitter friend. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. We've been dealing with some technical difficulties for today. So that's why, the camera setting is looking mad weird here. But regardless, I'm ready for tomorrow's game. I do think this deadline day will be interesting. It almost feels like it's just Chelsea's day because I've been seeing reports that Arsenal is interested in getting Jorginho. Jorginho might become an Arsenal player. What? I was shocked when I read about that yesterday. I was like, what? Huh? And then, just because, Brighton probably has been very clear about the fact that Casado ain't going anywhere, even though he wanted to leave. And then Chelsea, trying to get the Enzo Fernandez deal in place. So it will be quite interesting. Will Man United be a part of the transfer deadline then shenanigans? I want to get somebody in, please. Please, you know what? We are gonna manifest. We're gonna manifest that Man United will get somebody in. Please, 1, 2, please. Let's sign somebody. I want to win trophies. I want to get top four comfortably. I do think we're gonna get top four regardless. I do think we're gonna get Carabao Cup, but still, I want to be able to just go further. You know what I'm saying? I wanna. I don't want us to be in a position where we're thinking, shit, we're missing this. Imagine Casemiro being gone. Like, nah, I cannot have Casemiro suspension, Casemiro injury. Lord have mercy. No, I pray that that won't happen. But we need legs in, people. We need something. Guys, remember to like the video. Keep liking the video. I think we're going to end it at that. So, once again, this is basically what the team is looking like in terms of what I see it being for tomorrow's game. Basically, the same as last game, except for Victor Lindelof being out and then bringing Martinez in, is what I'm thinking. You know? So, pretty much, fuller, stronger squad, but it's just more so as we don't necessarily know yet in terms of the team news. We'll see though. I'll definitely talk more in depth about that when we'll do the watch along for tomorrow. But yeah, and my score prediction to those of you who just tuned in, my score prediction is going to be 3-0. To those of you who haven't shared your score prediction for tomorrow's game, definitely do that in the live chat, or if you're watching it in the replay, you can of course share it, down below as I do respond to comments and whatnot. But yeah, remember once again to like the video, get the likes up, and do indeed subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be back later tonight to do a transfer deadline day show. Okay, it's already prepared and ready to go for later tonight. We're gonna be live an hour and a half before the window closes. So we're gonna be reacting to the last minutes of, transfer that might suddenly appear. So I'm excited. Have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you later tonight. Big up, people. Sorry once again for I mean, it wasn't really my fault, but hey, it was, of course, unfortunate with technical difficulties for today, but hopefully it'll be better for tonight. But yeah, big up. See you later. Peace and love. Bye.